Hey everyone, Fierce Kittens here again. This time I'm here to talk to you about my top 5 favorite things that I need to use for production quality bag making. And by production quality, I mean speeding things up, cutting corners, but not quality. Number 1 on my list is the SteamFast E600. Now you don't have to particularly get this machine, but I do highly recommend that you look for a heat press type surface that is wider than, say, a tiny iron. Because the thing is, like, when we're attaching interfacing, it's the absolute worst part of bag making, aside from maybe cutting, if you hate cutting. But I'll get to that in a bit. So what the SteamFast actually does for us is it provides a wider surface area and even pressure. So there's no more of like standing at the ironing board for 10 minutes trying to press really hard on your piece of fabric and interfacing to get those glue dots to kind of spread out and get gooey and stick to things, right? So I like to use the SteamFast to provide that little bit of extra productivity to my projects. Also, I prefer to fuse my fabric pieces to larger chunks of interfacing. I have found that I need to go back over them after fusing if I pre-cut my interfacing due to the way the pressure of the fusing process can cause the interfacing to spread out and away from the fabric edges. I have found this process to be a lot faster for me. One of the things that Lauren Mormino turned me onto was the use of waterproof canvas. I get this stuff from Fabric Wholesale Direct of fwd.com, and I use it for my linings. It's an extremely crisp and firm fabric that is backed with a rubberized material. So while it doesn't have a whole lot of give, it's waterproof. It's already interfaced, so I don't have to interface my linings anymore, with the exception of pockets. I don't recommend using this for pockets, but it comes in a variety of colors, right? So I've got these in gray, hot pink, purple, black, white. It's awesome stuff. I highly recommend it. Not only does it make your products waterproof, but it also makes them very shapely. So it saves a lot of time and money. The stuff goes for just over $5 a yard when you purchase in bulk. If you do the math, it's actually a lot cheaper than backing it with a woven interfacing like Shape Flex or Woven Fuse and to like a quilting cotton of higher quality. Now, I've covered acrylic templates in a separate video, but just as a quick overview and an example, I like to use these especially on vinyls and sturdier fabrics just to trace and get an accurate cut. Sometimes that is extremely important when you have a curved surface like the Sweet Pea saddlebag flap. I don't think that I can make bags without clips and leather tape. Clips are a lot better to use for bag making due to their wider openings, flat bottoms, and they don't perforate fabric, potentially breaking fibers or leaving permanent markings like pins would do. Now, a lot of bags that I love to make are crossbody bags. And as much as I love to try to cobble together a 60-inch crossbody strap that's adjustable, I really don't. So one of the things I've turned to for a shortcut, yet not a lower amount of quality, is webbing. Webbing comes in a couple of different varieties. I tend to use the cotton variety, or I use a heavy-duty polypropylene, or polypropylene, however you say that, webbing that I get from Strapworks. It's heavy-duty, seatbelt styled, and as much as people will like to tell you, oh, it'll fray, it'll fall apart, it really won't. You need to just take a lighter to the ends of it and melt the ends, and it will stop it from fraying. Think of it as a fiery version of fray check. Fire. In the end, I'm able to get a crossbody strap in a few minutes, and I don't really have to worry about cutting out 60 inches of fabric from a 45-inch nap. So I end up saving time and I end up saving money because I'm not cutting into expensive, possibly custom fabrics in order to make a strap. Also, the vinyls that I tend to use can run into the $30–40 range because I like to get leather-like vinyls. So I hope that helps you out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put links to all the products that I've talked about today down below in the description. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or if you enjoy getting live sewing content delivered right to your computer or mobile phone, feel free to follow me at twitch.tv/fiercekittens. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Thanks.